And with that, welcome. Hello, everyone. We are here in Leipzig-Halle, I should say, Leipzig-Halle, on the PMDG 777F. Right, so I've been gifted a copy by PMDG, and so in return, I promised to live stream it. And so here it is. And we'll have a look and see what it's all about. Let me say hello to Iowa Scotsman. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Ozzy, hello. Luke, hello. Lee, good evening. Gilland, hello. Fly Lido, Voyager, Moin, and TXU, hello to you. On YouTube, I can say hello to Bodo, Skyfall, Ali, Burgerwater, MG King, and Holger. Moin. Hey, good. Fantastic. Right, let me see. Can we get something else in here? I want to get some GSX. So request boarding. Let's do DHL. Right, let's see. Let's get some. Oh, hang on. That's conflicting, isn't it? That is conflicting. I'm just wondering, did I break it again now? Hang on. So hold on. I want to go to. Where do I want to go? I want to go to here, ground operations. And so let's do ground vehicles, release all. Just make sure that we have just GSX. Yeah, there we go. That's better. That is better. Right, so yeah, Aerologic. The ICAO identifier, what I found, is box. And why is that closing? Why is that door closing? Door management. So let's do... let's open this one. Let's open cargo forward, cargo aft, cargo main, bulk. So all that's missing now is cargo main. I guess you need hydraulics or something for that. Hey, MAN, moin. Okay, so is anybody planning to fly along? Hello to Lilo, Pilot 19, nice to see you. Gilend, hang on, let me just check the title bar. Yeah, I mean, at least, yeah, at least you can see that, right? I think it has all the necessary data. So, hey, Crytek, nice to see you. And Sir Celts Gaming, nice to see you again. How are you? You've been trying to fly some shorter 7L flights, so looked as a cargo, but looks like I'll be using time acceleration on those. Yeah, I mean, so I honestly, I think, especially, you know, on those long range flights, I mean, why not use time acceleration? And if you are on VATSIM, just simply, you know, ask the controller if anybody's online, if it's okay. Right, let me just have a quick look if I can get some hydraulics going. I mean, the APU is running. I am curious. I would normally think that Boeing would select some hydraulic system to allow you to have the cargo main being opened without hydraulic power, but I could be wrong. Let me just have a look if I can do this, and then maybe we can do that. Anybody know? What we need for that? Yeah, APU is running. Yeah, AFM. Oh, it needs a dual GPU plug. Oh, okay, so it needs dual GPU. Ah, okay, well that's something. So ground connection. Let's get ground power. Dual jetway plugs. And let's go request that. Cool. Yeah, but if they open it automatically, I mean, they should have opened it by now, right, Ollie? Or circles? Yeah, let me try the option with both of those. Like I said, it could be one of those things. You can get it open only with the main GPU connected. Not secondary. How weird. Now maybe it's a bug then. I don't know. Or user error. Anyhow, let me go and get online. But I need to fire the flight plan first, because I wasn't sure if anybody was going to fly along today. Lido, first time is, but what, real world, Lido? Yeah, maybe it's conflicted with GSX. Could be. But anyways, we're not going to worry too much about that. Let me just have a look at the flight plan quickly. And MAN, I chose, I think it was standard routing from SimBrief. Level 380 sounds good. Rixuf, so Nevco. Yeah, Jalend, it doesn't work here. Does anybody know the command for, is it Volanta? I'm not even sure if Volanta has that option for the streaming window. So we're departing at off blocks, we're departing, let's say 30 minutes. So let's do, yeah, 18:45. And Rome Fumicino is, okay, fantastic, MAN, fantastic. Right, that's now filed, connecting. And let's have a look. So we are connecting to, oh, there we go. So we've got some aircraft coming in here. Some aircraft making babies, okay. But family-friendly stream here. Okay, Alyssa, okay, thanks so much. Ah, okay, so Lily, you're flying real world on Thursday. Nice, enjoy the flight. Now that's interesting. So we got aircraft actually going towards this runway. And look what we got here. Which was unfortunately destroyed IRL. So this is just wondering what scenery. That's from Digital Design. Yeah, Digital Design Leipzig-Halle. Nice. Hey, Mr. President, hello to you. Like the name. Yeah, busy apron. So we're lucky to have control here, which is nice. So let's go and get everything sorted. So we got our electronic flight flight bag. Then we've got the flight plan. And it's German cargo, isn't it? The call sign. German cargo 71 Bravo. Then let's do departure. Okay, hang on. I need to log in. Give me a second, please. Give me a second. Log in. How to log in? How to log in? Sign in. There we go. Sign in. QR code scan. Allow. Approve. That should be working now. Fantastic. Ha. Cool. So that's our routing and the charts then from Leipzig. Fantastic. Cool. Trek says this flight was always full of empty ULDs, and then at Malpensa we loaded the Lufthansa cargo and delivered to Hong Kong. Okay, it's interesting. So they flew empty from here to Malpensa. Earlier we had someone come in saying that they are a real world. There we are. So Trek, yeah, that was you, right? You are Loadmaster Aerologic in Malpensa. Fantastic. So really, for me today, it was just literally trying to find, well, not just trying to find a routing, but flying to Malpensa because of the Aerosoft new scenery there. I'm kind of interested to find out what it looks like. Anyhow, let's continue on the overhead panel real quickly, get the rest of the items done. So just checking, and it's pretty much already in a good transit state here. So that should be off, obviously. And then display control SAT. Okay, so we can leave that. Full of empty ULDs. That's one of those things, right? Oh no. Oh. Hang on. Really? I mean, doesn't it take the the Microsoft database? All right. We're not gonna tell anyone, all right? We're just gonna make sure the routing is correct. But we're not gonna let that worry us. Hey, Airbus Broker. Good evening. How are you? So here you can just pop out the window. Okay. No, we're not going to tell you one. So we are expecting the NEFCO to November, although, yeah, NEFCO to November. Let's have a look if we can have that. So SID. So actually, you know what? That's still current. Yeah, so that's good. There's no changes there. That's good. Voyager, if you knew what I was doing today, man, we had family celebrations. So I got home fairly late, and then trying to install the things. And again, I'm on here on a different hard drive, so there's so many things. And I had to install the. Hang on, what do you mean? Update ERAC via EFB? What do you mean? Hang on. Huh? Where? Excuse accepted. Thank you. What do you mean? How do you update the through settings? Update ERAC via EFB. Hey, SB 2008. Have you ever thought about flying cargo? I have actually flown cargo. Okay, so let me just have a look. So I can go in here. And then which part is that? Ah, okay, I found it. Ah, so this one here. It's like, is that supposed to be like hard drive or database? So you can't actually download that? Really? How cool is that? Wow, that's actually nice. Not gonna lie. Thank you guys. Thanks MAN for the info there. Brilliant. Much appreciated. Cool. So that means now if I go to my database here, ident. You guys are brilliant. I love that. That's so cool. Yeah, Border, I didn't know that either, so that's really cool. Fantastic. So we're going to go to route request, select route requesting. So let's have a look if that works. Send. Empty cross, I don't know if they did that for Xbox. I have no idea. Bimmel, bimmel. So load. Runway, we don't know. Flight number, lol. Hang on, that should be box 71 Bravo, right? So that we do have to change. There we go. Activate, execute. Then for the wind uplink, let's load that. So that's just descent forecast. We don't have climb winds. But route data load. So that's nice. Execute. So we have the wind data as well. Brilliant, love it. Oh, because of the Xbox. Okay, so they did this for the Xbox users. Okay, well, GG's. Again, yeah, Ali, I know, right? It's almost Christmas again. So I have this joke that I do all year round, where I say, guys, be careful, it's Christmas soon, right? So it's like February, I'm saying, guys, it's Christmas soon. And bam, it's Christmas. Every year. It's the same deal. It's crazy. I don't know how that happens, but it's every year. It just goes by so fast. It's crazy. Now we should be able to get PDC, correct? DCL. Yes, we should get DCL. So let's try that because I have Hoppy installed. So we're going to go with com. And then we're going to go to flight information, departure clearance request. So box 71 Bravo, facility, Echo Delta Delta Papa. Then ATIS. Latest ATIS is Informazione Golfe. So we'll go Golf, put that in there. Gate, what's our gate? Our position is 408. 408. Send. Oh yes, and by the way, guys, today I am using the Brunner yoke again. So using the Brunner force feedback yoke. I'm looking forward to that. After Christmas is Easter, Easter, and then Christmas. 100%. 100%. Right, so if anything happens, we should get dingle dongle, and it should tell us then that we have the clearance available. So let's do that, and then yeah, routing is quite nice. Along Germany, Lake Constance, and over Switzerland towards Milano. Beautiful. Loading. So, I guess payload. Now, I'm trying to remember what we did regarding payload stuff. So we are expecting 207.8 for zero fuel weight. I mean, there's no other kind of simulation, is there, regarding... Oh, okay, really? Oh, John, thanks for the information. Hey, Brennald, good Abend. Thank you much, John, for the update. So, guys, so apparently on the first flight, you have to enter that manually, but on the second flight, then it should be automatic. Right, let's have a look here. Let's review the first one. That's being received, standby, and then Hang on. Flight information. Oh, new messages. There we are. So new message. So we can accept that. So we are cleared via the Nefco 2 Echo, squawk 2410. 2410. And I guess that's because I have a different runway. Next frequency 12168. According EOBT or CTOT 12168. Okay, there we go. Right, so that's good. Cancel that. We can cancel on the other button as well, I know, but there we go. Cool, so we're going to put the zero fuel weight this way, and then what we want for the fuel is... So I'm not sure, did I actually enter some extra fuel? I think I did. Yeah, about 20 minutes extra. So we want 21.3 taxi fuel. 21 point, that's 21.2. So fuel 21,200 kilograms. Perfect. That should be fine. So zero fuel weight is this. Reserves. Reserve fuel. Alternate Roma Fiumicino. So we have about 10 tons. Almost 10 tons. Yeah, 9.7. All right, 9.7 it is. So 9.7 reserves. Cruise 360 initially. Or was it 380? We'll check in a minute. Cost index. So cost index is up here. That's 88. Now big jets have higher cost indices. That's pretty normal. So let's have new messages. Request received. So the clearance received and confirmed. And so that closes the loop regarding the clearance. Fantastic. So we have departure on ILS 8 right. So the ILS 8 right for arrival left. Oh, sorry, 8 left for arrival and departure 8 right. So then it was the departure routing Nefco to Echo. Execute. Right, routing. Next page. Then we have Quebec 243, Bamki, Zulu 94, Commit, direct Tetgo, direct Sonom, direct Gersa, direct Soson, direct Degat, and then Zulu 44 Rixuf. And in Milano, I would expect the ILS 35 right. So let's try Zulu 35 right via the Rixuf 3 Echo and transition Inla, most likely. So I'm going to go to plan mode. And then let's have a look here. Let's execute that. Yeah, so nice. So we come around there, do the arrival, and in case of missed approach, to Saronno. Grazie. Cool. That looks good. So the QNH is called with 1014. That is set 3 times. Fantastic. Cool. Right, questions. Yeah, see you later, Brendel, on the group flight. Looking forward to it, guys. Oh, yeah, and today, I haven't done that yet on the Nightbot before anybody presses that command. Hold on. Commands today. So first flight, PMDG 777F from Leipzig to Milan, Malpensa, VATSIM 2 is the iFly 737 MAX Max 8 from Sierra Echo Charlie Uniform to Sierra Echo November Lima. And that's going to be multiplayer. So we'll be on multiplayer, Microsoft 2020, however, and in the European West server later on. There we go, that's command. Correct, cool. Further questions? Let's have a look. Nano, hello to you. And True Sky. Elsewhere into the box. I have not seen those. Well, I've seen a couple of Pilot Eyes videos, but I'm not sure if I've seen that for. If I've seen that for the 777. Hey Yoda, wie geht's dir? Have you been, Yoda? Have you been cycling outside? Because I'm like literally just cycling indoors now on my trainer. So that looks good. That looks good. Alrighty, we are almost finished. So let's get the external power disconnected. Let's go to ground operations, close all the doors, and then ground connections, release the ground power, and I'm going to set the parking brake, which means we can get and have the chocks removed. Oh, someone's pushing back there. Fantastic. Really? Indoor? Oh my god, I feel bad now. Why did I ask? 270 kilometers. GG's. I think I only did that 60 this week. 60. Miguel, yes. So I should be. I'm planning to stream on Tuesday to continue the FS Labs European tour. Oh, that looks all good. Fantastic. So we have the clearance. Quick briefing, guys. So we are departing 8 right. Got to change that, actually. Let me just unpin that. So that was the Nevco to Echo departure, which is the longer departure. So we go Delta Papa 546 or 900 feet, whichever is later, and Delta Papa 544. Then to Akazo, and then to Nevco, initial climb 70. 70. Nevco 1, fantastic. Yeah, and 70. Sector altitude is 2,700 feet, so pretty low. And transition is 5,000. Contact Munich radar when advised by tower. Okay, we stay on tower as long as they tell us to. Special threats? Oh, nothing really. I mean, it's good. The weather is okay. It's not too bad. Cosine heavy, of course. Trying to remember that. And for taxi out, let's have a quick look here. So we push back, and then it will be Tango, Sierra 1 most likely. Yeah, so that's apron 4, and we are parked here at hang on. That was 408. So we're parked here. Okay. Tango left. Yeah, and no hotspots. Fantastic. New aircraft. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that is a threat, but who knows. Cool. Performance tool. Let's do one quick performance calculation here. And then so Leipzig-Halle. Love that. airport name Leipzig-Halle even, they put that in here. Runway heading, import from aircraft. Oh, hang on. No, that doesn't work. Hold on. We have to set options. Kilograms. So there we go. Kilograms now, that should work. Import, yeah, 229,000 kilograms. The weather, oh, please enter the ICAO code, right, 04 right, 11.4 degrees, 2994. Full length, let's calculate. Let's have a look. So we have, yeah, it is in there. Come on. Try that again. There we go. Cool. Hey, Airliners Live, good afternoon. So we have takeoff 2 with 48 and flaps 5. So takeoff 2. (48) climb to CG, and then we have the speeds 46, 48, 52. That is all completed now. Fantastic. Cool. Performance inserted. Alrighty, let's contact 121-680 when ready, they said, right? 121-680.
To 1805, postman 21, Mike, danke, ciao.
And ground is going to be 121-805 later on. Fantastic. Now let's just put my push to talk in here. Push to talk. Okay. So now I'm going to put this to transponder.
Leipzig delivery, hello, Lufthansa 125. Have you already received the pre-departure clearance?
This is the 1255 Leipzig delivery. Good day and negative. Standby, please.
Leipzig-Halle delivery. Hello from German Cargo 71 Bravo Heavy. Stand is 408, fully ready, requesting a startup.
Postman 71 Bravo, startup approved for pushback, contact ground on 121-805. Bye bye.
Okay, ground 121-805, status approved. And I think German Cargo should be the call sign. German Cargo 71 Bravo. Thank you.
Oh, my apologies, of course.
Thank you. Just want to confirm that because I actually checked that online.
3 Alpha Whiskey Tower 121-105.
121-105, well, that's just Jeff with status.
German Cargo 6983.
Exactly, DHL is postman, right?
That's copied. German Cargo 6983.
There's MAN. Now, why is this?
Leipzig delivery, Moin, postman 21 Mike at stand 446, request pushback.
Ah, there we go. I was just wondering why they didn't remove the stairs.
Postman 21 Mike pushback.
So let's do the pre-flight checklist. Oxygen test 100%, flight instruments. We have
Pushback
heading
approved.
082.
Please make a long pushback, postman 21 Mike.
And the altimeter 1014 at 470 feet.
Express 8
And that's the pre-flight checklist complete. So let's do the before start items. Gonna start here.
Victor Tango Sierra 1, holding point 08 right, World Express 80.
Baron 454, requesting taxi to runway 08 right.
Boeing 777 behind your
So
push
that's
back is
Transponder is
to the
on.
orange line, please.
And then V2 is 152. Gonna have to set the trim as well. 152 trim should be 4.5.
World Express for Papa, start and stance 450.
Then we have, before start, MCP. We have V2152 heading 081.
German
And actually
cargo
should be
693
082 and out to 7000. Takeoff speeds 146, 148, 152. And CD pre-flight is completed. Trim 4.5.
Push and start is approved on the orange line. German cargo 693.
And taxi takeoff briefing is completed.
And other station for pushback, second call sign, please.
And 450 for World Express for Papa.
Saron 454 requesting taxi to runway 08 right.
Don't shout!
First postman 21 Mike, cancel pushback clearance, I will call you.
No, I think it's a
Cancel
Microsoft setting. And I've seen this in the FS Labs as well.
454, confirm you requested taxi.
I mean, this is a new installation, so somewhere in the settings. Yeah.
Roger, then taxi, continue taxi via Zulu 1 and hold short of Victor, please.
Right.
Taxi via Zulu 1.
So we're not in a hurry really,
Saron
because
454, thank you.
Leipzig-Halle ground. Good evening from German cargo 71 Bravo Heavy, stand 408 requesting push.
German cargo 71 Bravo. When clear of A320 behind your push and start is approved onto the blue line, please.
Okay, so after the A320 behind us cleared for the pushback onto the blue line, German cargo 71 Bravo. Good. Okay, so how do I... So now I have to revoke, change direction.
World Express for Papa.
Oh, that's pretty neat. Okay, that works quite nicely. So blue line.
World Express 45 Papa, hello, stand by, will call you.
Hi, Blaster. Hello to you. Brakes release. You tried to set up a flight in the 777F earlier, but couldn't find a sim brief profile anywhere. Can you help? I found one. There is one online.
Boeing 777 passing from right to left. Continue taxi, holding point runway 08 right. Via Victor.
Have a look again, because there is. I'm pretty sure there is a.
Sierra 2.
Taxi after Boeing 737 via Victor Tango Sierra 2 to holding point 08 right. Saron 454, thank you.
Yeah, so aircraft type B787F. Have a look again. All right, let's do some engine start here. So
pushback.
Let's go.
It's approved onto the blue line, please.
Do that. Start and. He's watching. He's watching a film. Did you hear that? Feuer einstellen. Sounds like a war movie.
Eurowings 9525, ready for taxi.
Eurowings 9525, taxi, holding point, runway 08 right via Victor, Tango and Sierra 1.
Hold short 0 right via Victor, Tango and Sierra 1, Eurowings 9525.
Postman 221 Mike, when clear of Eurowings 8321 behind your pushback is approved onto the blue line, please.
HD 320, hello.
When clear of the Eurowings A321, pushback approved on the blue line, Postman 21 Mike.
World Express 45 Papa, when clear of Eurowings A321 behind your pushback is approved onto the blue line, please.
After Eurowings Victor 1.
So blue line, that worked. Let's start the engine number 2. No, left engine. Not 2, test. Left engine. There we go.
Onto the blue line for...
Now I did set some viewpoints, which is kind of weird.
Juliet requesting taxi, runway 08 left.
I'm pretty sure I saved them.
Taxi, holding point, runway 08 left via November, Whiskey 1 and Alpha 1.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Taxi 2, holding point 08 left via November, Whiskey 1 Alpha 1. Visa received for Julia.
German Cargo 693, request taxi.
German Cargo 693, taxi holding point runway 08 right via the Zulu 4 Orange Line, Victor, Tango and Sierra 2.
Via Zulu 4 Orange Line, Victor, Tango, Sierra 2, holding point 08 right, German Cargo 693.
World Express 8.
So that's the all clear signal.
1105, bye-bye.
He's disconnected, so let's do the after or before taxi items flaps 5.
454, contact tower 121-105, bye-bye.
Tower 121, decimal 105, Toronto 454, thank you.
Eurowings 9535, I seem to have taken the wrong turn. Do you want
One
me to take the next
recall.
right onto Tango?
Oh, close the cargo.
Eurowings 90525, no, you are on the right taxiway. You have to follow Victor.
How do I
until
close
the end, and then you can swing over to Tango.
How do I close the door here?
Okay, thank you.
Huh? It's correct, isn't it? It says
Lufthansa 1245 requesting
main deck cargo door.
Lufthansa 1255.
Oh, okay,
push
that's a
back
bug
is
then,
approved
because
onto the orange line.
push back approved onto the
it wouldn't
orange
open
line,
the
Lufthansa 1255.
other time, right? I did say close all, arm all. I mean, it's closed, right? So you had that error as well initially. Well, I mean, what we're going to do is we are going to checklist override. We checked it manually, so it must be an error. So we're going to ignore that. It's visually check closed. You also had this yesterday. Okay, known issue. Okay, so that's a known issue. Fantastic. So before tax checklist, anti-ice is off. Recall checked. Flight controls. Oh, let's do flight controls. We've got that. So let's do flight controls. Make sure that it is running. It's the first flight of the ever with the 777F. So make sure that the flight controls are working. Yeah. So flight controls checked. And the ground equipment is clear. And that's the before tax checklist completed. So let's have a look at the taxi routing. German Cargo 71 Bravo Heavy, request taxi.
German Cargo 71 Bravo, taxi holding point runway 08 right via Victor, Tango and Sierra 1.
Victor, Tango and Sierra 1 holding point 8 right. German Cargo 71 Bravo Heavy. So Victor, Tango, Sierra 1.
Leipzig Ramon Pell again, this is Sports Trust 535. We are now on 7461. We had a problem with the SIM like 20 minutes ago. Reconnected here. We're ready for pushback.
Hey Alpha.
World Express 525, hello again, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, thank you. Sports Trust 535.
Rings 90525, contact tower 121-105, bye-bye.
121-105, Eurowings 9525, good evening.
No, hang on, no. I think it's the other way around, isn't it? DHL is always postman? I checked on ICAO and I checked on the website.
Postman 201, Mike, swing over to the orange line.
So I'm 100% sure
taxi holding point runway 08 right.
that it should be German Cargo
Victor, Tango
with Aerologic. I mean, maybe someone else can check. So box in Germany is German Cargo and DHL is postman, yeah. Okay, thanks guys. So yeah, so the I don't know exactly where I checked, but yeah, I was pretty sure that yeah, box
German Cargo 69
is German Cargo, yeah.
Tower 121-105.
Man, it's busy. Look at that.
121-105, German Cargo 693, danke, ciao, ciao.
Look at that, lots of traffic. Nice. Lots of boxes. Lol. 100%. I feel like I'm sitting way too high. Like, this should be more accurate, right? Let's save this. That should be better. It depends on the operator. So yeah, but I definitely made my call with box. So
Lufthansa 1255 requesting taxi, and we are able to
box
depart
CEO
from
is
the
also
Lufthansa
pilot.
Zero.
I don't know. I'm not that deep into that. Right, let's make sure for a sharp turn, 10 knots below on the ground speed, and make sure you do some oversteering here. It's a long aircraft, so.
Victor and hold short 04 Lufthansa 125.
Possible 24 Mike, that's the wrong taxiway. You had to follow Victor to the end, now continue via Tango.
That can happen quickly. Sometimes these clearances are somewhat confusing. Hey, Lewis Daniel.
1.21 Mike, request taxi.
Good evening. The tower is 121-105.
21 Mike, Taxi. Habe ich dir nicht schon Returns gegeben?
Nee, das war glaube ich 24 Mike.
So many call signs, same call signs, similar call signs.
Da hast du recht. Yeah, then taxi the orange line and then stop. 1 shot of Zulu 2.
Swing over orange line, taxi via Victor and hold short of Zulu 2, Postman 21 Mike.
German Cargo 71 Bravo Tower 121-105, bye bye.
Tower 121-105. Dankeschön, tschüss, die German Cargo 71 Bravo.
Ciao.
Excellent, nice.
21, line up and wait behind 08 right.
And there's MAN ahead of us. Sorry for... Oh, I'm texting slowly, am I? Sorry. Someone's in a hurry behind me. That's Halle Tower. Good evening. German Cargo 71 Bravo Heavy approaching 01 and fully ready.
German Cargo 71 Bravo Tower, good evening.
I'm pretty sure this aircraft should be modeled much larger, correct? I mean, surely it is bigger than the 777. 777F or something. So, oh, he did say Sierra 2, didn't he, for us? Not Sierra 1, Sierra 2. No, he did say Sierra 1. Sierra 1, Sierra 2. Yeah, we're going to take full length, Sierra 1. Thank you much, Mr. Anderson. Good, then we'll do before takeoff checklist. Flaps 5, yeah, so before takeoff checklist completed. I am going to put on TCAS, T-A-R-A. And we're going to clear the main deck message there.
Postman 24 Mike Tower, good evening. German Cargo 71 Bravo via Sierra 1 line up to right.
Via Sierra 1 lining up and wait, runway 08 right, German Cargo 71 Bravo. Cool. So let's put the strobes on.
Unicom 122.8, bye bye.
Unicom 228, Eurowings 9525, good night.
Runway 274 on frequency.
Green dot Foxtrot, good evening. Approach sector is clear. We are fully ready. I remember that in P3D, this scenery had some weird performance issues. So I'm happy to see that today it's actually doing quite well. So, and Cloak on, hello to you. Okay, Organ Aviator, how are you? Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm here next week, so I will be able to try it out. Wow, not the best lineup. Overdid that with the overshoot of it.
274 on frequency. German Cargo 603 identified.
Hey Conti, how are you doing?
Bye-bye.
Oh, I'm sure your lineups are better than mine.
Unicom 122.8, German Cargo 693, Servus.
Exactly, Oda, exactly. So you guys feel better. Yeah, he's I was just gonna set the park brake for a short while. I just realized I'm not sure.
71 Bravo, wind Surfer, so release from the knots, 083, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff. German Cargo 71 Bravo. Let's go.
For Mike, next departing Boeing 777 line up and wait 08 right behind.
After departing, line up and wait behind.
Brave 274 to Tabo, we are facing some technical issues.
Right, again, we disregard that.
Runway 274, Roger.
Known issue.
50 to climb altitude 5,000 feet.
80 knots checked. Thrust was set.
Heading 350, flight level 5,000 feet.
And monitor Unicom. See you soon.
V1. Rotate. I love this yoke, really nice. Pause rate. Gear up. Oh, I have to set that trim speed indicator here. But I mean, the force feedback tells you when it's not trimmed, so that looks pretty nice. Thrust ref, enough speed. Well, Ben, for some reason I couldn't open the doors, so the cargo door, the main one. Here comes flaps 1. Flaps on. Trimming forward.
Leipzig Tower, this is Lufthansa 1 Papa Kilo on final 08 left on 4,000 feet.
Lufthansa 1 Papa Kilo Tower, good Abend.
Leipzig Tower, moin, Postman 2
Flaps
on
up.
Mike, holding short 02 for runway 08 right.
Flaps up.
Postman 2 for Mike, wind Surfer, so release from the knots, 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Yes, I was using GSX, but I did update GSX.
Unicom 122.8, bye bye.
Unicom 22.8, Dankeschön, tschüss, die German Cargo 7-1 Bravo.
Postman 2 on Mike, next departing Boeing 777 line up and wait 08 right behind.
So autopilot. Fix is coming, fantastic. Happy to hear. I mean, now that we know it's happening, I mean, that's fine. I'm aware of it. Let's watch the breakout here. Switching standard. Cross-checked. Oh, yes, please. Always lovely. Always. Oh, look at the moon here as well. Gorgeous. Loving it. Oh. 7,000. Any more restrictions? Not seeing any. Alright, let's continue climb, then 360. Thrust ref, enough speed. 36,000. And now incoming right turn. There it is. Let's read the after takeoff checklist. After takeoff checklist complete. We're on climb 2, which is good. Let's have a look at the VNAV page here. 360. On this side, we are going to have a look at the legs page. Fantastic. Good. We are gonna switch off the lights. Seatbelts, if anybody should be on here, they can move around now. And the flight time today, what was it? An hour 10. So an hour 15 total flight time. So now it's gonna be an hour 10. Now let's have a look for some quick views here. Just wondering if there's any... Ah! Okay, so that's the cargo door operation panel there. That is interesting. So it has that, which is great. Oh, and it has a window there as well. Ah, we're here. So that's nice. Oh, what? It was showed unlocked? Hang on. What? It shows unlocked? But there's panel. Hang on. Is that it? Lol. Okay, so you have to close that yourself? Seriously? That's interesting. Well, that may fix the issue then. No. No, unfortunately not. No, empty cross. Yeah, I wish, but it's not. No. Yeah, so this must be a bug then. I mean, it's closed and latched, but it just doesn't show locked. Yeah. It has to be cycled open, and that should fix it. Well, I can't open it now, so I'm not going to open it in flight. Forget it. No way. Yeah, I'm wondering, guys. So we've got enough people watching here. I mean, would this be an add-on worth getting for you guys, or any of you? So let's say you already own the normal 777, the PAX version, passenger version. Would you consider? I have no idea. Tango Kilo, I'm sure it's a lot lower than that. Is that 60 knots or something? On the list, but for 2024. ARC is waiting for the 777-200ER. Okay. Ali says no. Not really no for SDE either. Okay, thanks. John has bought it and he loves the FedEx ops. Nice. Pile 19 says no. Jan 42 says you have the 777W. and without a discount, you're not getting. I have not watched because again I've been gifted this one. How much is the 777F then? Voyage is no longer investing in 2020. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah. $55. Hey, forward, gute wie geht's dir? Wow, $55. Okay, yeah. So you need some good reason, really, like some connection to cargo ops. To then consider this. Yeah, MAN, I think I can see you. I'll have a look again. Yeah. Okay, so another question was, what yoke am I using? So, guys, and a word of warning. So this is the Brunner force feedback yoke. Brunner, B-R-U-N-N-E-R. It's a force feedback and it's expensive. This costs, including tax, around $1,500. I'm a huge flight sim nerd, so for me, I love this, and it was worth the money, all right. But this is not. I would say this is not for the general flight sim, okay. So, but somebody asked, okay. So this is a word of warning, all right. So, and I'm using the MFG Crosswind version 2 rudder pedals, and since they are still working so well, I've had no reason to get version 3. Yeah, MG King, that's the thing, right? I mean, you should have, well, you need to have some sort of connection to cargo operations. PMDG said the F and the 300ER will be ported to 2024 for free. That's good. That's a good move. The last thing I heard, Ben, was that they are still thinking about if it's free or not. But if they, so you say they have officially announced it as being a free upgrade. B101 says use on air. Okay.
Estimated 10 nautical miles from runway. Expect
okay, so Martinez is saying that it's ported for free, but may have additional costs to bring some specific Microsoft 2024 features. Okay, that's understood. They posted yesterday on the forums. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. So, you know, from the first impressions, it's a nice add-on. Again, this is. I'm sure that, you know, some people find some things to complain about, that maybe textures, you know, visuals, or maybe some bugs, features that are simply ported over from P3D. I don't know. I can only say that hand flying wise on the takeoff was very nice. We'll have a look later in the on the landing how that feels, but yeah, I have no complaints whatsoever. The sounds are fine. No complaints there. One more thing I want to do really quickly. I want to go back to the menu, and then on setup options. There we go. Show the fly-by-wire trim reference speed, and what that does is when you switch off the autopilot, it gives you here's a green value, interestingly enough. Oh no, now it's green. Lol. Okay, so it is green. So that tells you what speed you've trimmed the aircraft to. Right. So the 777 is also a fly-by-wire aircraft, autopilot, and so it does auto trim the aircraft for you. So it uses a speed stability augmentation function. So as long as you maintain the current airspeed or the trimmed speed, so this speed here, then the aircraft will maintain the pitch for you, right? So if you slow down, it'll lower the nose. If you speed up, it'll raise the nose for you automatically, right? So it is it is behaving a little bit like a conventional aircraft, right? And so in the sim, you don't feel the trim if you don't have a force feedback yoke. You don't feel what you trimmed the speed to, and that's why they give you that indication. So when you trim, it tells you what you've set the trim to what speed. In the real aircraft, it does not have that because again, you feel the force feedback. 2,000 feet to go, and there's MAN. Oh, we got control there. 25.2. Roger, 25.2. And that is Langen, it seems. Maybe he has CPDLC, which would be nice.
61 mile contact arrival 125 050.
Yeah, he does. Echo Delta Golf Delta.
125050, bye
Let's
bye.
go.
125050.
Where's the speed?
125050. Langenräder, hello, German cargo 29, please maintain flight level 340.
So we're going to go to COM, ATC, log on,
259 Alpha,
Echo Delta Golf Delta. Let's send that off.
Jet 952 and next class offline Unicom.
That is sent.
952 Unicom.
COM established. Fantastic. Cancel that now. So we are CPDLC. Nice.
On flight 340 directing Ibadan.
Can I 123 lang
Joachim, we'll have a look if it leaves a dent. Right, we're on 360, so let's go VNAV path.
Climb to flight level 350, finish moment to 6.
Chicago 692 Langridder, hello, identified. I need you on the for level, can you accept for level 350?
Oh, okay.
Package that was for German cargo 6 climb at 3 and flight level 350.
So we could go 370, that's optimum.
Chicago 693, climb for level 350.
Climbing flight level 350, German cargo 693.
Wow, he's so busy.
Two stations are good both. First, Lufthansa 248, Langridder identified. Climb for level 330, proceed direct.
B101 says, when ready, the native built 2024 version of the 777-300ER and the 777F are intended to be free upgrades for those who already own these two products. Okay, that's cool. Thank you. Langen, hello, the German cargo 71 Bravo, flight level 360.
Chicago 71 Bravo, Langridder, hello, identified. Need you on a flight level 37 or 390 for you.
German cargo 7 Bravo Heavy requesting 370.
Chicago 71 Bravo, cancel 370 and proceed direct TETCO.
Direct to TETCO, climb flight level 370, German cargo 71 Bravo. So 370, thrust ref, enough speed.
Very TETCO, German cargo 693.
And then we go legs, TETCO, beam points, execute.
Papa, when can we expect further descent? Papa, defense level 100.
And again, back to VNAV, to vertical speed, so that we don't get more than 1,000 feet per minute to climb.
Charlie, flight level 230.
Back to 8 Charlie, Langridder, hello, identified. Descent, flight level 120.
Setting 120 and the 8 Charlie.
Again, another good evening, Ryanair 3, Mike, direct commit, flight level 370.
Ryanair 3, Whiskey Mike, Langridder, hello, identified. For separation, turn left heading 190. Ryanair 3, Whiskey Mike, for separation, turn left heading 190, you are identified.
190.
We find it interesting, looks a bit kind of... I mean, if you used to 777-300 ER, it does look a bit like a 787-8, right? Compared to the...
Mike, are you identified?
I need to flight levels,
traffic left wing. So but of course, I mean, you know, cargo. So cargo, at least if you have good cargo rates. So if the, hang on, there's a traffic. Is that same altitude?
Traffic.
Okay, 442, News Squawk 2557.
All right.
Contact Echo Papa, contact arrival 125, 125, goodbye.
125-355 for
I mean, we're a lot faster, but still, that's not. So that aircraft, if he's in Max 2024, he will now get a huge jolt because he's going through my wake turbulence there.
Your Sign Golf Romeo, Montinicum 1.8, goodbye.
Montinicum, Sign Golf Romeo, danke für den Service, einen schönen Abend noch. Ciao, ciao.
Tschüss. Chicago 32, descent via star, flight 110.
So it lands much like the 300ER, so better than the MD-11 in the main.
Alpha Tango, descent rate 3000 feet per minute or greater.
We'll see that later. Yeah, so I was just saying that you know, cargo operations, especially during the pandemic, was extremely lucrative. And I know also that the 787, for example, has a fairly large cargo hold. So while it doesn't really have that many passenger seats, maybe around 300 passenger seats, it can still hold a lot of cargo. And because 787 is very, very fuel efficient, it can fly long distances as well. So what really makes the 787, you know, a good aircraft for airlines is the fact that the cargo that you load will give you a lot of good revenue as well. Oh, nice. So 777F driver says, even though the 777ER is bigger, its max takeaway weight is just roughly 5 tons more than that of the freighter. Okay. That's interesting. I would have thought it's a lot more. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, so any freighter. So does anyone know, by chance, the difference in payload, so max payload between the 747F, so let's say the 748F and the 777F? Because if I look at the fuel flows,
Easy 32 Mike Yankee, descent flight level 310, rate 1,500 feet per minute.
Right, we just had an uplink, can't see what it is.
Descending flight level 310, descent rate 1,500 per minute.
Alright, so current unit is
radar low,
log and accepted, okay.
Climbing 240.
285, long radar hello, identified. Flight level 240.
That's that, let's cancel that as well, fantastic. Cool. So 228,000 pounds payload, so over 100 tons payload. Hey, Windy Aviation. Right, okay, so fuel flow, we're not really that heavy right now, but that's about 6.5 tons per hour. And the 747 has about 10 tons, or maybe 9 tons. Although the 748 has about, I think, about 8.5 to 9 tons or something. So,
3 Whiskey Mike, contact radar 122, decimal 785, goodbye.
Contact language radar 1.
And the 747-8 Fox has roughly 140 tons, so a bit more payload.
Negative 122.785.
Sorry, 122.75.
So again, if you look at the amount of payload you can carry, and if it's payload which you can charge a lot of money for, then definitely. I know that, for example, Cargo Lux during the pandemic made, an enormous amount of profit. I mean, they were, you know, the golden donkey, as we were saying in Germany. They were just printing money. But of course, it changed again after the pandemic.
Twitter 5 Tango, direct Delta Sierra 422.
Long radar number 28 Charlie.
Hey, 777F, welcome. Thanks so much. Glad you're enjoying the stream.
I'm back to Charlie. I was coordinating.
Okay, so guys, if you have any real world 777 pilots, so cargo pilots here, question for you guys: do you guys check this yourself? This panel after, before departure? So in other words, would you have to walk down? Oh, hello. Wow, that's expensive. That is like James Bond car and some race. That would be really expensive. I like that touch. Yeah, but I'm just saying that you would have to walk down here yourself or not? You just trust the instruments. That's the first question. The second question is, do you have to check the cargo in flight, or you just you trust the smoke warnings and fire extinguisher system? Hey Bruno, how are you? And there's a similar panel for the forward door as well. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, freight business is very, very, very volatile regarding, you know, your revenue.
Winner 1123 is report mark number.
But that looks nice, doesn't it? I'm trying to get a feel for the. I'm trying to get a feel for the you know, the cargo hold size.
Driving von Romeo Tango direct aft kick.
Okay, so here's actually free, so...
German wing for the 103, report mark number.
So you don't have to check anything back here. Okay, cool, thank you. Yeah, so so I always ask, well, mostly I ask, you know, these questions for a reason, because when I was a first officer, we had 747s, which had a freight, a cargo compartment on the upper deck. So the last, I don't know, maybe 10 meters or so, or 15 meters, that was actually a cargo hold, top part, not bottom, top part. So the passenger cabin was smaller, obviously. And so during the flight, the cabin crew had to regularly check the cargo hold back here. And we did have smoke sensors, etc. there, but they still had to check this regularly during the flight. I don't know how often, half an hour or something, I don't know. But, and so when they went in here, they had to take their oxygen bottle with them, in case they have we get a rapid decompression, and there is no oxygen mask back here. So they had to wear, they did have to wear a portable oxygen bottle. Yeah, Class E cargo hold, yeah. Yeah, there was a great video, wasn't that from Mentor Pilot? Who explained, or was that from Bronco Leary? He explained the different cargo hold categories. I think it was Mentor Pilot. And he does such a good job. Is there any Easter egg? Probably, yeah. It was Mentor, right? I think so. So Rassi, apparently yes, because I've had people here who are loadmaster in Milan and Malpensa, and they were saying this aircraft came in with empty containers from Leipzig, and then in Milan Malpensa they loaded the aircraft so that it continues to Hong Kong. So it seems like it is a real world flight. So 777F driver also says you don't need to check the panel.
Welcome aboard
the ICAS indication is good enough to check closed. And then usually you don't check the cargo in flight. When we have special cargo like horses, there's usually people, so there's like attendants, right? Horse attendants, let's call them, who check on them. Yeah, and if you do go into the cargo compartment, you have to take a portable oxygen bottle out. Hey, MIH, thank you so much. Nice to see you, MIH, and thank you for the 1 year, 12-month support. Thank you. Hope you're doing well.
Mr. Germany 632, can we leave for 5 minutes maximum?
So let's do a fuel check here at TETCO. We departed at 12:15. So 12:15, and we're supposed to be at TETCO 28 minutes after departure. So we're running like 3 minutes late, and we're supposed to have 12.5 plus 2, 14.5 tons. 14.5 tons, and we have So fuel is good with the check. And yeah, time-wise we've lost 3 minutes, but I think that has to do with the departure, because we went out on 08 instead of 26. If that makes sense. So we're gonna have control until we get past TETCO, but I can see that at the moment, at least we have do we have tower control? It looks like it. Yeah, we have currently tower online. Nice.
Please repeat.
Oh, there's weather coming in. Look at that.
I request that German Cargo 693.
Hang on.
Your RTN 20 spread me via text.
Wow. Okay, so there is weather. Look at that.
Langen Radar, guten Abend. Ocean 2 Bravo, flight level 360 inbound Ladol.
MAH, you're doing well. Facing 4-day shift streak now. Oh no, MAH. Then I hope you have
turn left heading 010.
Have some quiet and relaxing
turn
duty.
Left heading 210.
Not so stressful.
Ocean 2 Bravo.
Yeah, so
German Cargo 693.
you have to jump in the cockpit. There's 4 nice seats here. With a galley, you have a coffee machine, oven, hot water, crew rest. I guess the crew rest is not modelled, no. And
welcome aboard the Captain Black Box YouTube channel subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
A second, the arrival.
2 stations first. Ocean to Bravo, please confirm heading 010.
Thank you so much to Sanders. That's really kind. Sanders, how are you doing? Nice to see you. 4 months.
Yeah, we understood 210, so heading now 010 and impact 3 Charlie arrival, Ocean to Bravo.
German Cargo 71 Bravo, guys.
Yeah, sorry, did you call us regarding the arrival routing?
German Cargo 71 Bravo, I have no arrival for you.
Okay, sorry, then I misunderstood. Thank you. I thought you called us. Right, so no problem.
137, contact radar.
So let's go arrival.
Goodbye.
And so that's the Rixoff 3 Echo.
137, connect radar on 122, decimal 785. Goodbye.
There it is. Yeah, so that's what we're expecting at least.
137.
Which takes us east of the airport, downwind, final.
12785.
And for the approach, yeah, that's the arrival. And for the approach, we're gonna have a look.
Winner 1123, free speed, and Montunicom 2.8, goodbye.
The arrival ATIS says we have 35 left. Okay.
Finish 193.
Arrival 35 left. Good. Okay, so we're going to take the Zulu ILS, the normal one.
Chicago 693, Montunicom 2.8, goodbye.
There we go. So we'll take this ILS, Zulu. And the star is also the 3 echoes for both runways. 35 left, 35 right. I was just looking at the panel there.
4063, connect radar on 124, 730, goodbye.
So that's the oxygen bottle there, look at that. So you have oxygen, portable oxygen bottle with the mask. So that's also a smoke goggle, if you like, smoke hood. And then a huge panel there.
Apologies,
so water,
we'll contact
waste.
124.730 for Lufthansa 4063. Apologies, have a great
oh,
evening.
Look at that, those work.
Good weekend, alright.
You too, goodbye.
Emergency light test. Oh, even the light test works. Cool. Cabin temperature controller. Lights for the main deck. And then you have the cargo forward control panel here. Main deck cargo door. That doesn't work, but yeah. Some switches there. Fantastic. And then there's 2 by the left-hand door. Well, it shows 1 only there, but yeah. Yeah, so... Cool. Has some power outlets.
So Germany 632, welcome back.
Attendant seat. Another attendant seat. Okay.
Ocean to Bravo, when ready, descent flightable 160. When ready, descent flightable 160, Ocean to Bravo.
The A350F will be similar to this.
Ocean to 1 Alpha, direct Mado. Direct Mado, Ocean to 1 Alpha.
Sanders, I hope you enjoyed your weekend. I'm sure they announced the 777X as a cargo variant as well. I don't know, just asking. Wouldn't surprise me though.
Cargo 71 Bravo, Montinicom 2.8, goodbye.
22.8, Dankeschön, tschüss, German Cargo 71 Bravo. Which means we can also log off communications ATC, log on status, off, confirm. So we can, okay, that's logged off for sure. Cool. Yeah, so up to now, nice, no problems. An aircraft coming opposite here. Some big clouds, so definitely not so beautiful weather here. How does the cursor control now? If it's the same, so this is like a touchpad. So we have touchpad as well on the 787. So it's like a little mouse pad that you actually use with your finger. So you can select the display where the cursor stays on. So it doesn't have that here because you have touch simulation here. So I mean, you don't in the real aircraft you don't have touch screens obviously. So at least not in these variants. So you normally would have a cursor. But I'm just wondering if the 777 only has the cursor for the checklist. You see this? So this cursor here, that would be moved by the mouse or the control pads here. So it's not a trackball, it is just a touch pad. Only on the checklist empty cross. Okay, so only for the checklist you would have that cursor. Yes, for us. So for us on our 787 screens, we can move the cursor over either by going into the corners of the touchpad, and then the cursor can go and jump to the next display, or we can also select which display the cursor should display on. And then we have some menus on the nav display, for example. So it's just checklist and the com menu. Fantastic. Okay, so yeah, so here you have that that cursor and the checklist as well. Right, cool. Yes, I am. Yeah, I've been a 787 captain for. Well, I finished my training. Rating I got last year, end of November. So I've already been a 787 captain for over a year. Time flies by so quickly. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Since they don't plan to build any more 747s, right? So a 777 X freighter version would make sense. Yeah. There are the 777 BDSF that got certified this year. Okay. No, Phuket. So I was flying Milano. I was flying as a first officer on the 747. So first officer, senior first officer. But I was never a captain on the 747. I wanted to, but they didn't have any slots open there to jump on. Or I would have had to wait longer.
126.750.
I love the accent again.
126.750. Contact Tango Tower.
Lovely. Milano, buonasera from German Cargo 71 Bravo level 370. Yes, I am glad that I did fly the 747 as a first officer. I agree, yeah. It's a great time, great aircraft.
German Cargo 71 Bravo identified. Proceed direct to Basgo. Expect the Rixu 3 Echo arrival.
Back to Basco, and we expect the Rixu 3 Echo arrival. German Cargo 71 Bravo, thank you. Let's do a beam points. Yeah, Rixu 3 Echo arrival, so that's what we have. Back to Basco.
Italia 9902,
Basco.
Unicom 122.8, ciao.
Switching Unicom, Italia 9902, ciao.
Fantastic, cool.
With Mazda 3149er, descent flight level 150.
So top descent coming up. Let's get the latest weather. Let me check. Can we get the ATIS this way? So flight information.
Milano radar.
ATIS request.
113 on flight level.
Lima, India Mike Charlie.
1123 Milano.
ATC VATSIM.
1000.
Let's try that.
Squawk 1000. Finish 113.
Milano radar, buonasera. German Cargo 693, flight level 330 in.
Yeah, reset MCP altitude. Checked.
Buonasera, German Cargo 693, Milano radar contact. Clear the Rixu 3 Echo arrival.
Grain Kongla asks, how do we decide who does the landing? Captain or the first officer? Okay, so
again, the Rixu.
There is no.
German Cargo 693.
There is no restrictions unless you have weather, like low vis operation, or if the first officer still is doesn't have 500 flight hours, on the rated aircraft, then the first officers have a 20 knot crosswind limit. So that's the limitations. However, and of course, in case of emergencies, so any huge technical issue, then the captain will also make the landing. But otherwise, you know, the first officer is just as qualified to land an aircraft. Oh, look at that, beautiful. Right, there we go, and this should be the ATIS. Oh, brilliant, that's really cool. German Cargo 71 Bravo, request descent.
German Cargo 71 Bravo, descent flight level 340.
Descent flight level 340, German Cargo 71 Bravo. So how do I do it? So I check the weather before I go into the briefing with my flight crew. Then if I have a senior first officer as well, I will ask first of all who needs a landing, in a sense,
Descending flight level 210, cargo 693.
who needs a landing, because otherwise they would have to go into the simulator.
Good evening, Austrian 39.
So we have to do 3 landings, either IRL or in the sim, so the full motion sim that's qualified for or certified for landings. So we need 3 landings in 90 days. And if that's becoming an issue, then of course, you know, I ask the first officers, anybody, you know, approaching that limitation, and yeah, then we'll have a look. Usually we have a look who hasn't had a landing for the longest period of time, and you know, then if we have 3 pilots and it's only 2 flights, 1 pilot won't get a landing. So if my first officers, and I've had this happen a couple of times over the last 12 months, where both have had not landing for, let's say, 6 or 7 weeks, then I will give away my landings, right? So I won't do any landings on that rotation, so both first officers can do their landings. But otherwise, you know, if I haven't had a landing for, let's say, 4 or 5 weeks, then I'll take a landing for sure. Yeah. So, and then once that is, you know, decided on who's going to get landing, then normally I would ask the
71 Bravo, descent flight level 300.
Descent flight level 300, German Cargo 71 Bravo. Right, 30,000. So then I will ask the first officer, okay, what's your preference? You want to fly, you know, to the destination or the return leg? So outbound or inbound? What's your preference? And there we go. That's how I do it.
Choose an even flight level for cruise.
Yes, of course. So another restriction, that's correct. Another restriction would be a captain's only landing. However, on our routing at the moment, we don't have that. But yes, you are right. There is airports which have captain's only landing. That is correct.
360 flight clear.
Okay, Sierra Charlie Golf 1, descent
2 turnaround flights in 4 days. Well, there we go. You don't have any issues with that. Yeah, Category 3 approaches. So Cat 2, Cat 3 approaches for many airlines is captains only.
German Cargo 693, proceed direct to Rixu.
Direct Rixu, German Cargo 693.
Yeah, we're very welcome, Green.
German Cargo 71 Bravo, speed Mach decimal 76 or less.
76 or less. Copied, German Cargo 71 Bravo. MAN, hurry up! I don't know if that's you. Let's go 75. Sim Mr. Egan, hello to you. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, guys. We're currently in the new released 777F from PMDG, and we're flying to the new scenery. But I'm sure you've seen it already. I'm a bit late to the party regarding. That looks beautiful. Regarding Aerosoft Malpensa airport. So cool. We need to descend. We're a bit high, so I'm going to go flight level change speed. Let's go also with data, and then let's prepare for the landing now. Let's have a look at the restriction. Rixoff max 250.
Bravo, descent flight level 240.
Descent flight level 240, German Cargo 71 Bravo. 24,000. So 120 above, between 110.90. So that's the restriction. We have to be careful.
Finish 1123, maintain high speed, stop descent level 240.
Yeah, so F gear.
Descent flight level 220 and maintain high speed.
Yeah, F gear.
Negative level 240.
Yeah, so that window is there, and that's what it's referring to. So, got to take the speed brakes out here. Make sure it's idle power. So speed brakes out. And currently, since we're out over the Alps, right, we would say minimum altitude at the moment 24,000 feet.
German cargo 71 Bravo, speed 230 knots.
Speed back 230 knots, German cargo 71 Bravo. Ooh, that's a bit slow. I'm not sure if that's a really good idea at the moment, at least. So it's normally plus 80, isn't it? Flaps 30 plus 80. So we have 137. So
9er Golf Romeo, resume on navigation.
So 220 roundabout. So 217 should be the minimum clean speed.
Eurowings on Golf Romeo.
There we go.
With their Mazda 3149.
And so it's 10 knots above amber over level 200. Thank you much. Cool. Right, so amber is about 222 plus 10 there. Yeah, very good infos. Thank you, guys.
German cargo 693 re-cleared for the Rick.
Now that doesn't help that we have to reduce the airspeed.
Rick Golf arrival, German cargo 693.
Correct, German cargo 693, descent flight level 193.
I'm pre-dialing here the QNH for Malpensa 1002.
Finnair 1123,
and
descent flight level 220.
220, finish 123.
And so transition level 75.
Eurowings 9er Golf Romeo.
8 kilometers.
From 1 to 2.8, ciao.
Going to Unicom, Eurowings 9er Golf Romeo, thanks for your service, ciao.
So visibility is somewhat 230 was instructed. We'll do that now. 230. Yeah, 35 left, 4 degrees. So a bit of icing risk today. Now descending quite nicely. The terrain mode says 150. But we can have a look at the chart here. So Rixuf, now we're getting into the right area. So the contour layer is 3,000 feet, meaning 4,000 would be safe. If we say high terrain at 2,000, maybe 5,000 feet is safe already past Rixuf. But at the moment we're still not at Rixuf, so we look at the en route chart.
Can you verify?
But 240 is definitely safe for now. Hey Nige. And Marvin, hello. Oh, there we go. Alts, speed brakes in.
Finish 123.
Negative, sir. Echo Victor Golf India Romeo.
Which do you prefer when it comes to information provided by Airbus or Boeing? Boeing folks are presenting. Yeah, it depends. So
Echo Victor Golf India Romeo.
So normally I would say Airbus does a little bit better job. But one of the exceptions, in my opinion, is the 787.
200, finish 123.
So the
German cargo 71 Bravo, descent flight level 230.
Descent flight level 230, German cargo 71 Bravo. It's like 230 vertical speed. So I would say that the 787 has a very nice display of information, and the way you interact with different systems, especially with CPDLC checklist stuff. Yeah, that's really cool. So I would definitely say
finish 1123, descent flight level.
Right, main cargo deck door recall checked. That's a nuisance warning. There's no notes that we have to consider. Fantastic. And yeah, we briefed the arrival routing.
126.750.
And for the approach, we'll fly the ILSU 35 left. Minimum for that delta is 900.
Cargo 71 Bravo, descent flight level 190, relay speed Milano radar 126.750.
Okay, we will relate the speed to Milan, 126.750, and descending flight level 190. Thank you. Until next time, German Cargo 71 Bravo.
Oscar 5 Tango, 7 miles to run, tower 128.1350, ciao.
128.350 from 5 Tango, ciao.
Right, so let's have a look. ATIS. That was information.
Finnair 113,
Echo.
correction, finish 123, Milan radar identified. Continue on Rexus 3, Echo arrival, expect left, Zulu 35 left. Descend 6,000 feet, change.
Flight level change. So 230 was instructed. 900.
1002, descend flight level 6,000 feet.
Barrow.
Could you repeat my waypoint, please? Finish 123.
Finish 1123, Rixur 3 Echo arrival, you can continue on the start and expect ILS Zulu runway 35 left.
Zulu 35 left over Rixur arrival. Finish 123.
Transfer 248, turn
Yeah, minimum
right,
900
right,
is set.
heading 310, clear direct,
And
Zulu 35 left,
the slope, glide slope, is, well, actually here it's 3 degrees, so it's normal. And missed approach 346 degrees at 4,000 and at 1450, but not before Mike Charlie 702 left turn max 210 direct to Eckfall into the holding. So 4,000 missed approach. 2,000 feet to go.
Ciao Boston 35 Papa, Milan identified, continue climb, flight level 140.
It does have automatic engine ITIs, so we'll leave that on automatic for now.
693, continue descent to 4,000 feet, QNH 1002.
Descending 4,000 feet, QNH 1002, German Cargo 693.
Milano Buonasera from German Cargo 7 on Bravo, heavy out of 200, descending 190. Information Echo, speed instructed 230 knots.
Ciao, German Cargo 7, 1 Bravo, Milan radar identified, continue, Rixus 3 Echo arrival, expect ILS Zulu runway 35 left, descend flight level 8, correction, 4,000 feet, QNH 1002.
Descending 4,000 feet, QNH 1002, continuing on the Rixos 3 Echo arrival, ILS Zulu 35 left, German Cargo 7-1 Bravo.
Alitalia 17,
good, 4,000, QNH set, so that's been briefed. We'll go performance, landing en route. So 35 left, 219 tons. Variable 4, let's calculate that. So we require round about 3,500 feet. Now we're going to get some tailwind normally on the approach here. So I'm
123 Milano, where are you going?
So I'm going
finish 123, directing Vega,
the flap 30 degrees.
Like instructed?
No, you were not instructed to, so I actually don't understand where you are going. You were on the right, on the correct arrival. And now you're switching, I don't know where.
So 35 left, if we want to vacate Delta Alpha, Delta Echo.
Flight level 140, I'm so sorry, finish 123.
Delta Alpha.
No worries, sir. Just now confirm you're flying to Xelga, could be.
Excuse me?
Say where you're flying to.
Directing waypoint Xelga.
So there we go. So Delta Bravo is here,
yeah.
or Lima. Delta Bravo, Lima, 1760. So either here or at Delta Alpha, 2,100 meters. So what I'll do, I am going to select, let's do engine anti-ice on. And the
Finnair 123, turn left,
landing en route, and let's do 5 knots additional. We'll do auto brakes 2, no credit on the reverser, and flaps 30. Let's calculate that.
170.
Yeah, so now we are landing en route 8,200 feet. So that's about 2,300 meters. So that should be good. So we've got auto brake 2, descent items, auto brake 2, flaps 30. And let's read the descent checklist. Recall checked, notes checked, auto brake 2, landing data, VREF 137, minus baro 900 feet, approach briefing completed. That's the descent checklist complete. Let's read the approach checklist.
1 Bravo, Milano, continue descend to 3,000 feet, unrestricted, free speed.
Unrestricted descent 3,000, free speed, German cargo 7 or Bravo. Right, let's get some speed brakes out to expert the descent. Altimeters, QNH 1002, approach checklist completed.
India Tango 1347, Robert 6.
Lights on, seatbelts on.
Flight level 29.
Charlie 347, you should have called me before. Anyway, identified. You climb to flight level 19.
All right. So this is actually really typical here in Milano. So they keep you high because of the Alps, and then you're always a bit high in the profile, and then depending on traffic,
left heading 020 cleared.
They really want to descend fast so that you're able for the base, you know, as early as possible. So let's go TCAS below. So just searching for the other traffic. So let's just check again that we have the right approach. Oh, there we go. That's the thing. I knew it. I knew I had forgotten something. There it is. Zulu 35 left, inland.
Finish 113, confirm heading 170, please.
So then again we'll do 30.
Heading 170, finish 123.
Finish 113.
So Zulu 35 left it is. And then
QNH 1002.
QNH 1002, descending to 4,000 feet.
And it's 346 inbound, 109.10 correct. And India Mike Alpha is now identified. Fantastic. So that's all good. Cool. In 3000, yeah, I'm going to leave the speed brakes out just a tad longer. Let's dial down the brightness just a tad here. It's a bit bright. So there we go. Cool. Oh, there we go. Look, yeah, exactly.
71 Bravo, turn right, heading 310, clear dial Zulu 35 left, report established.
Right, heading 310, cleared the Zulu 35 left, 35 left, I call you established. German cargo 7 Bravo heading.
Finish 123, turn
right, 310. Let me go and put direct to.
Heading 050.
Let's go put. Final fix 346 execute. We have the speed brakes back in now. 20 miles should be good on the profile. So the localizer already indicating on the correct side. So I'm going to put localizer initially. You don't have a glide slope yet. Start reducing speed here to 8350. Nice. Yeah, so as a 777 driver was showing, it did have engine anti-ice and wing anti-ice indicating on the ICAS. So right now we have lock, glide slope star. And this is always so beautiful. Look at the scenery. The Alps in the background there. Always so nice.
Contacting for Echo ILS with 28, descending 160, Ryanair 31 Whiskey November.
Why not? Okay. Lol. My thoughts on 2024, Microsoft 2024. Yeah, 1,000 to go. At the moment, with the Phoenix, fine, but I don't know. There's still not many airports at the moment that are officially supported. So
Cargo 7-1 Bravo, speed 200 knots, please.
Speed back 200 knots, German Cargo 7-1 Bravo. Flaps 1. Flaps 1. Lock.
Ryanair 31 Whiskey November, Milan, continue descend, flight level 130.
130 Ryanair 31 Whiskey November.
Finish 1123, turn left, heading 020.
I'm going to put flaps 5 out here.
Left, report established.
Flaps 5.
Local radar established, turn on left, heading 020, finish 1123.
Here comes flaps 5. Nice. Established localizer 35 left, German Cargo 7-1 Bravo.
German Cargo 7-1 Bravo, speed 160 knots until 8 miles, 11 miles to run, contact Malpensa Tower, 128.350, ciao.
Speed 160, was it to 8? And we contact tower on 128.35, ciao, German Cargo 7-1 Bravo.
German Cargo 7-1 Bravo, a firm 160 until 8 miles.
168, thank you much, bye-bye, until next time, German Cargo 7-1 Bravo.
Sure.
Flaps 15, so 160 knots, flaps 15. Glide slope is alive. Here comes tower, and ground is 1219. Pre-dial that while we're here. Malpensa Tower, Buonasera, German Cargo 7-1 Bravo, heavy ILS Zulu 35 left.
German Cargo 7-1 Bravo, Malpensa Tower, good evening. One arrival at the continue approach.
Continue approach, German Cargo 7-1 Bravo. Tornado siren, yeah, the sounds could be improved, I agree. Good, here comes the glide slope at 7.2, 2,500 feet. On the glide slope, and missed approach 4,000 set. Here comes gear down. Huge gear doors, right? Always fascinating. Nice. Flaps 20. Let's arm the speed brakes. And flaps 30. Plus 5, 142, flaps 30. And then let's read a checklist in a second once the flaps are at final position to get ready for the manual flight. Landing checklist complete.
903, please expedite vacate.
Expediting German Cargo 6903.
Manual thrust, manual flight.
All station stand by, brake, German Cargo 7-1 Bravo, runway 35 left, clear to land, wind 0203 knots.
Runway 35 left, clear to land, German Cargo 7-1 Bravo, thank you. Clear to land, 1,000 checked.
German Cargo 6903, welcome to Milan.
It's a bit drastic on the thrust change there.
121.9, German Cargo 693, bye.
Beautiful. It's a bit slow. I can feel the nose dropping just a tad. And aircraft taxiing below us there on the taxiway for departure 35 right. Disregard.
500.
Just slightly high, correcting.
400. 300. Approaching minimums. 200.
Yeah, I'm going with the power piece. Disregard the glide slope. As always, so many airports where you have a mismatch between the glide slope and the power piece.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Nice. Speed brakes up. Reverse is normal. Manual brakes, auto brake. Well, actually, let's vacate the next one. I'm not gonna, because this is MAN. I don't want to squeeze up in front of him. So we'll just take it nice and easy.
Ford Express 77 Echo Foxtrot runway 35 right, line up and wait.
.30 knots. Beautiful. I don't think the engines are bigger. They may look bigger,
Ford Express 009er,
but it has more to do with the fact that the aircraft is just smaller. So the airframe itself, the fuselage is smaller.
Milan radar 126.75, grazie, buona serata, ciao ciao, ciao 009.
Ford Express 77 Echo Foxtrot, holding short of Charlie Alpha.
Ford Express 77 Echo Foxtrot, clear to Torino, Dog 6 Tango departure, top 6 India transition, 35 right, climb 5000, scope 1000.
Sorry, can you repeat the transition please for Milan 6 Lima Oscar?
Milan 6 Lima Oscar, I sent you the clearance via text.
Okay, Roger.
Delta ground, buonasera from Malpi 6 stand 624, information on board, il copy FR to Inspector Flight. Ciao Malpi 226, information Foxtrot, clear destination, Saronno 6 Lima departure, Oscar 6 Sierra transition, 35 right, climb at 5000 feet, squawk 1000. Your destination to runway 35 right, departure Saronno 6 Lima, transition Oscar 6 Sierra, initial 5000 feet, squawk 1000, we'll check Foxtrot Malpi 226. Malpi 226, correct.
Grand buonasera, German Cargo 71 Bravo on whiskey.
Ciao German, correct, sì. German Cargo 71 Bravo, ciao, taxi via whiskey, uniform Yankee stand 704.
We taxi via whiskey, uniform Yankee, stand is 704. Grazie, the German Cargo 71 Bravo. Nice, yeah, nice flight, I have to say. It really behaved.
German Cargo 693, confirm stand 711. I can't find it on my ground chart.
German Cargo 693, I firm it's 711, but no problem. You can choose another one, 709, 708 on your description, no problem.
Stand 714, okay as well.
So 704. No, I have 704.
Confirm stand 704.
704 confirmed, yes. German Cargo 693.
German Cargo 693, stand 704 already given to the previous aircraft, so you can choose 706, 707, no problem.
706 or 707 for German Cargo 693.
So I just need to check where we are. So we have Uniform. So here's Sierra, Tango uniform, and then Yankee is the middle taxiway, and parking stands. So cargo parking stands 70. Right, that's on the apron. Whoops, a bit fast.
Malpensa Giant 335, heavy ready to taxi.
Giant 335, taxi to holding point Charlie Alpha 35 right via
I tell you what we'll do.
Hotel
I think we are going to go.
Yankee Hotel Charlie to holding point Charlie Alpha 35.
Let me go.
Right, Giant 335.
Malpensa 010 ready for taxi parameter 5
Okay, that's 704. Pretty much at the beginning.
93, the traffic is now moving, so returning to the previous, if for you there are no problem, you can take stand 713.
So what I'll do, I'm going to take...
Cargo 693, that must be to my left now from Victor on Yankee.
Stay firm, correct.
So I'm going to take 703.
Malpensa 010 ready, taxi parameter 5 right.
Malpensa 010, taxi
oh, actually 705. Let's take this one.
35 right via Yankee.
So here we go.
And Charlie.
Yankee Hotel and Charlie.
So here's a uniform. Turn right here. Speed limit, yeah.
Push and start approve faces, QNH 1003.
H1003, push and start approve faces, Malpensa 226.
I have to say the scenery, he's fast. He's not going to stop, is he?
Lima, Whiskey
Test.
Ciao, Finera 1123, taxi left on Whiskey, Sierra stand 601.
Left Whiskey, Sierra stand 601, thank you very much, Finera 1123.
Ground Beeline 6 Lima Oscar, stand 608, ready for push and start.
Beeline 6 Lima Oscar, push and start.
Should I be worried that we have so many... Oh, look at that, he's got his flashlights on there.
1003, push and start.
We have so many fire engines driving around here, or fire trucks. So we'll take 705, which is there. Yeah, I was just about to say the what's going on. I was going to say that the scenery seems nice. Performance-wise, it runs very optimized, it seems, which is interesting because quite often that's obviously not the case. But it's running very nice, very little lags, so no complaints. I can see the marshaller here.
Giant 335, contact tower 12835, buonasera. Giant 335, contact the tower on 12835, buonasera.
Over to the tower, Giant 335, see ya.
Ciao.
Beautiful. Gonna set the parking brake. APU is running, so let's do the shutdown items. So I'm gonna switch off the fuel control. So next will be cabin crew, all doors in park, but gonna disarm all. And then it's the hydraulic reverse action. Fuel pumps. APU bleed is on. Beacon, seatbelts, transponder. And let's have a look at the shutdown checklist. Yeah, parking brakes is set. Shutdown checklist complete. And that means we are going to request deboarding. Let's have a look how it does that. Cool. Nice flight. Yes, we did, Captain Mass. Thank you so much again, as always. I always love it when you guys come online. It just makes flying online so much more fun. And especially love coming to Italy as well. So, as always, mille grazie. Mille grazie. Well, no. The 4090 isn't a guarantee that the sim runs or that you don't have lags. That has little to do with it. So even though I run the 4090, I have, on some sceneries, plenty of lags and stutters because these things are not optimized. The thing is that my GPU is far from maxed out.
123, you are taxiing in the wrong direction. Take stand 609, the one on your right side now.
I can only, speak from experience.
The wrong on my right side now, 609, I'm so sorry.
Straight ahead and then the first on your right.
Oh, there we go, now it's opening. It's just not closing correctly. Cool, nice.
Malpi 010, can I reach to tower?
Malpi 010, sorry, forgot about you.
Yeah,
Tower
I mean, of course, if you
125,
have a graphics card that doesn't have, enough VRAM, you're going to run into things and issues more often, sure. But, lol. But again, just the argument that you have a 4090, everything runs beautifully. Not always. Stall aircraft, always amazing. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, so Malpensa, I've been here many times, IRL. And I'm sorry to say, but this airport, how to put this? It's not exactly the prettiest, is it? And but it was nice. So the last couple of times I flew here, it was actually quite busy, which is good to see because during the pandemic, man, it just looked almost as if it's closing down. So to be polite, there's some room for improvement. Yeah, that's nicely put. I agree, that's nicely put. But I mean, it has simulated some of the interior, which is nice.
Left on Papa.
Now, one thing I always remember, I will never forget. Normally, the bus would let us out here. So we would check in our baggage here, and then we would walk all the way to here. Then we take a lift to go up a floor, and then we would go all the way, and I think it got some duty-free stuff here, all the way back, all the way, and then here, and then this will be usually our gate here. Yeah, it was a long walk for sure. Will you start the next stream early, Organ? I think I'll be off for 10-15 minutes, and then we said 10 o'clock we leave, but I'll be 10,000 steps to the gate, 100%. Yeah, so anybody wants to fly along, guys, we are doing another flight. We are doing one of our group flights again on multiplayer. So we're flying in the beautiful Ecuador tour. I'll take the iFly 737 MAX, and we're flying from Sierra Echo Charlie Uniform to Sierra Echo November Lima. And there's a freeware scenery on flightsim.to for Sierra Echo November Lima. And maybe even, let me just check, there may even be a freeware for Sierra Echo Charlie Uniform. Let's have a look. Yes, there's a freeware as well, it seems. Yeah, it's Mariscal Lamar International Airport. Aeropuerto Internacional Mariscal Lamar.
Ground LIMC Lima Oscar, ready for taxi.
Yeah, it was MAN, right? But
Line 6 Lima Oscar, taxi to
that was fun though. Enjoyed that.
Runway 35 right, via Yankee Hotel.
Yeah, MAN, as always. Thank you so much for flying along.
And Charlie Alpha.
And the same for everyone that was flying along today. Thank you so much. What do you mean? 838 Max tis. What? It's a nice aircraft. Yeah, I fly. I like it. It's great. Looking forward to that. Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, it won't be the GPU really that's bottlenecking. It's still the CPU for one. And the only thing really that I find that helps with you know, performance, FPS performance, fluidity, is using just log off here. Is using frame generation, but using TAA anti-aliasing, and that obviously works only with the 1490 and other GPUs that allow frame generation. But that to me seems like the best deal. So I have 50% monitor refresh rate. I run the monitor at 120 hertz, so I get 60 FPS locked and synced, and it's really smooth on my end. I find this to be the best, and I have issues actually on Microsoft 2024. I can't really sync the FPS to 50% monitor refresh rate. So, but I have to say that Microsoft 2024 also runs quite nicely. So, but as long as we don't have, you know, some more official approved aircraft and sceneries there, I'm not going to go there. Guys, thank you so much for the resubs coming in today. Big thank you for that support. And yeah, give me 20 minutes. I'll be back online again for the group flight. Looking forward to it. And European West will be on. Thank you so much. Also to the pilots coming in here, giving me some good tips regarding the 777F. Much appreciated. Mr. Anderson, thanks for watching, everyone. And my dear moderators, thank you so much, as always. And I'll see you in a few minutes.